Retro Rob's Gaming Videos.
Hey, Rob here, and today we're going to talk about the Saitek ST9D flight stick. This was a budget flight stick that came out back in, I think it was 2003 or 2002. It was fairly popular. Saitek is a fairly popular joystick brand. In the past, I've had really good luck with their quality. This one, well, let's just start going through my feelings on this particular stick. Let's start with the fact that it's kind of neat and portable. In fact, originally when these were packed up, they came in a little tube. If you look at the bottom of the device, there is this little disc here, and if you turn it, you can actually collapse the stick for storage. So it makes it really easy to pack and take with you. That's one of the positives about it. It also, once you snap it down, oops, leg up, sorry about that. Once you snap it down, it makes a pretty sturdy base that you can move around with. But I think one of my first complaints about it is one you can hear right now. Can you hear that? That creaking? Yeah. The main spring is kind of creaky up against the plastics, and also the frame makes a little bit of creaking as well. Also, the plastics quality here is it's fair to middling, to say the best. I'm pretty sure if this were a cheap Chinese ripoff device, that people would call this amazingly cheap plastic. It's not great, honestly. It is not great plastic. It feels chintzy. However, I have heard of people running these joysticks for 10 years without fail, so it might just be more durable than it feels. As far as the actual hand feel of the controller, it does feel pretty good. And when I was playing in-game, and I'll probably pop up a little window down here with some gameplay footage, I found that it actually was capable of very tight and precise control. It was quite good. Now, if you look at the controller, one thing you're going to notice is there's not a lot of buttons here. There is a trigger, which is quite nice. It's got a great feeling trigger, and it doesn't feel real cheap. Notice that mine's broken off. And it broke off like right before this review. It just kills me. So, you know, there's a possible quality issue right there. It has two buttons here, and then it has a throttle. Now, this throttle is a digital throttle, and I've heard complaints that it jumps up too high. But that's not really true in most cases, because if you hold the button down like this, it goes up gradually. And if you hit it, it goes up in very high increments. So that's something to keep in mind with this joystick when you're using it. A couple other things to say about it. In actual gameplay, one of the problems I've already noticed very early on is that there's just not enough buttons. Modern games especially use a whole lot of buttons, and this sucker doesn't have a lot. There's actually only 3 buttons you could actually use in game other than the throttle. Also, this lacks a twist feature, which is pretty much present on every modern gaming controller. So yeah, all in all, what do I have to say for this? Honestly, not a lot. Right now, you can pick this up on Amazon for a whopping $45, which that's insane. I cannot imagine paying that much for it. Yeah, despite glowing reviews on the internet, I have to say that after having played it, while it is an okay stick for arcade games, probably, I think that you're going to find that its creakiness and its general build quality are going to detract from the game. Also, the price to get it new is it's outrageous. So if you are going to pick one of these up, for goodness sake, pick it up used, maybe at a rummage sale like I did for like $5. And, you know, the other thing is, even in the $5 range, if you go to your local thrift store, there's just a lot better out there. So that's it. That is the Saitek ST90. Yeah, not real great. Not my favorite stick at all. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.